You're welcome each and everybody. Who said that you're perfect? You got me, we gotta stay high. Hello, you're welcome. And who is there? Hey guys, world, you're most welcome, my dear. Hey guys, you're welcome. Keep on coming. Keep on coming. Happy International Women's Day to all women out there. So guys, let me first iron and we jazz. Don't forget to give host a thumbs up. Thank you so much guys for coming. Happy Women's Day. Thank you for the thumbs up, my dear. Thank you. I'm late. I overslept. You can even see my eyes. They're still swollen with sleepiness. I overslept. Ooh, thank you so much, my dear. I appreciate you coming. Happy Women's Day, my dear, to you. Happy Women's Day. Hello, my dear. How are you? Hello, RIJ Classic, UG. You're most welcome, my dear. How are you? How was your day? Happy International Women's Day. I wish you all the best through this month as we celebrate the Women's Day. Everyone has something they are celebrating in their lives. Yes, you look at yourself and you also say, yes, I'm celebrating this day because I'm a woman. I'm so proud of myself. When you look at yourself, they say look around you and you celebrate yourself. You see that you've done this, you've done this. Yes, you deserve it, that celebration day. You deserve to say it to yourself. You look at yourself in the mirror and you say, you know what? Happy Women's Day to me. Happy Women's Day to you. So that's how we celebrate. Even if someone doesn't wish you, wish it yourself. You wish good to yourself. When you've received something good, tell yourself, well done, so and so. Well done to me, Nora. Well done to you, RJ Classic. You say well done to yourself. You say to Ego's world, you say, you have to learn how to appreciate yourself. Don't wait for someone to appreciate you. Don't wait for someone to tell you, oh, you're good, oh, you're beautiful, oh, you're such a hardworking person, you're this, you're this. Just tell yourself, congratulations on this, we did it. You with your spirit that is in you, that spirit that told you, you know what, don't give up. Whatever what people say about us, don't give up. Whatever circumstances that comes on the way. There are some people who will tell you, you're not going to make it. Those people who have negativity, there are some people who will tell you, so and so started this and it didn't work out. I lived around such people, but I'll tell you this. Ever since I was a kid, I grew up with a mother who was I grew up with a single mom who has never, my mom doesn't take her time to sit down and listen to other people's negativities. Yes, she sits down sometimes, but not everything, not every advice she takes. My mother hates people who says, I cannot do it. My mother wants to hang out with people who I can do it. I can go through this fire and I will get there. So I also grew up with that spirit. People who pass through fire to get what they want. People who are determined. People who are people who are fearless. People who don't fear whatever comes on their ways. So me, I would say I may not be like my mother, who is a fighter. My mom was in the military, and she wanted me also to become just like her, but we are two different people. So me, I'm a little bit a soft person in my own way. If I say soft, you may understand. And I'm not that kind of person who wants to be in such things. So me, I took my own path. I took what I want. But that ego of always, that heart of fearless, of someone who wants something and someone who believes that if I touch this thing, it will work out. I don't like being around people who say, you know, so and so when he started this, it didn't work out. You know, so and so they are going through problems. I don't think we also want to go through the same thing, my dear. Hello, you're welcome, Fitness. I don't think you want to listen to such things. Let me even first sit here, guys, and brag. Because, you know, I'm late, so I have to brag. Hey. Huh? You know, this Women's Day, look at yourself and tell yourself, well done. I've done it. If you're trying to lose weight, you've been trying to lose weight ever since, you know, there's a problem. Let me tell you guys, this journey of losing weight, you were attached to good food. You were attached to all so kind of goodness around you. And then there comes, you want to be on diet. You struggle, you guys. Every time you look at the food will tell you, yummy, you see, you want to eat me, you want to eat me. I know, and you'll be like, I don't want to eat, I don't want to eat. And the food will tell you, please eat me. Do you see how beautiful I look? And you'll be like, oh my God, should I eat this food or I should not eat the food? You keep on just being there. You look at yourself, should I eat or I should not eat? By the time you go on and on rejecting that food, rejecting that desire, the word of the food, the word of those good things that tells you, eat me, eat me, eat me. You see something, chocolate tells you, eat me. You see this tells you, eat me. Let me tell you guys, me, I suffered with that. I suffered with that until I had to first to go through something. Fasting dry. That's when I learned that I don't need food in my body. When I started again eating, every time I'll eat food, I'll have a stomach ache. Sometimes I'll throw, and which is not good to eat and you throw. It's not good. I forgot even how they say it. When you eat something, when you're diet and you throw it, it might actually also bring some danger in your life because it's not good. So me, that's what happened to me through that journey. So that's why I'm telling you guys that whenever you look at yourself, just tell yourself, you know what, well done. I made it. Good job to me. Congratulations to me. Give yourself credit. Don't wait for someone to give you credit. And maybe you've told someone something and someone did not even say anything to you and you're like, I've told so and she or he did not even say anything. He did not even celebrate me. Not everyone will celebrate you. Not everyone wants to hear something good coming out of your mouth. People want to hear you cry with them. Cry dry rivers with them. But no, my dear. You as yourself. Just tell it to yourself. Happy Women's Day. Oh, Nora, today you look beautiful. Nora, you're this. Nora, you're perfect. Nora, you're this. You know, tell yourself all the good things. Give yourself all the credit. Give yourself all the good news. Before you tell it to someone, tell it to yourself. Sit down with yourself and say, hey, I'm this. Hey, I'm that. Now, you know, just appreciate yourself. You guys, you should learn to appreciate yourself. Me, no one told me that I should learn to appreciate myself. But from where I come from, my mother always will wake up very early in the morning because she was our mother, she was the father, she was the husband of the house, she was everything in the house. I will look at her. She wake up every time at 4 in the morning, take care of herself. The first thing my mother would do is to pray. After praying, go take a bath. My mother will never get out of the house without taking a bath in the morning. And that habit, I also engage into that habit. I can never do anything in the morning without taking a bath. Because I'll wake up when my body is weak. After praying, the first thing I do, before even touching a saucepan that I'm going to prepare a tea, the first thing that I do, let me say the second thing in my life, that will be taking a bath. From taking a bath, that's when, after when I'm done taking a bath, that's when I'll go and put something on fire, go brush back and take care of myself. Hello, Gladys Lynn, you're welcome. Happy International Women's Day, my dear. How are you? Yes, I'm here, opening my mouth too wide, telling everyone to learn how to appreciate themselves. You don't need to wait for someone to tell you that, well done. Look at yourself and tell yourself, you know what, Gladys, I'm good. I'm perfect. Well done to me, Gladys. You know, you give yourself credit. You don't wait for someone to tell you that, Gladys, congratulations. Tell it to yourself, because you as a person, you're the one who have worked so hard. You've done on all kind of things to reach where you are right now. So when you look at yourself, you just say, you know what? Congratulations to me. Congratulations because you never gave up on yourself. Congratulations to you because no matter what comes on your way, no matter what came and tried to drag you down, you never gave up on yourself. You've always looked at yourself as a strong person. You tell yourself, whatever storm will come on my way, I'm ready to go through this storm, because there's no storm that comes and does not end. Even if the rain will come and flood the whole place, the water will reach a time it will dry. So that's how life is. That's how the journey in life is. We all move through different kind of circumstances. We don't even know. Sometimes you wake up in the morning and you ask God, Father, I may not know today what will happen in the evening, in the morning, what's going on, what will be in my life, but I know you, my protector, my provider, my everything. You know whatever will happen. I give my life to you, God, that let it be as your will. You know, you tell him, and you also praise yourself. You feel good about yourself. You know, me, I will not tell you guys, I may not have much, but I always love to feel good about myself. I love to feel good with the little that I have, because I know more will come, because I myself, I work so hard to give myself something that I don't have, and I work so hard to wish myself good things to come my way. So happy International Women's Day to all women there, to whoever who knows that I'm a woman and I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of the way God created me. I'm proud that I'm doing this. I'm proud that I can do this. I'm proud, you know, you're proud of so many things around you guys. You know, just be grateful because God sees everything. Praise yourself. Tell yourself all the good things. Don't wait for someone. You know me, I don't wait for someone to tell me that, Nora, you know what? Before you even say it, I've already told it to myself that, you know what, Nora, you look good. Nora, you have a beautiful skin. And I'm like, yes. You know, sometimes I stand on the mirror. So my reflection will be me, and me, I'll be like my reflection. And I'll tell myself, you know what, Nora, this season you have a very beautiful skin. And I'm like, yes, I know that. And I'll ask the other one in the mirror, and I'm like, what do you do? And just take care of your skin, take care of yourself. You know, sometimes it's good to look good. Hello, Maria's Mars Angels channel. You're welcome, my dear. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, give host a thumbs up, and share me out. Happy International Women's Day, my dear. You're welcome. So guys, celebrate yourself. Don't wait someone to celebrate for you. Don't wait for someone to come and say, you're beautiful. Always tell people you're beautiful. You know that it hurts people to say that I'm beautiful. I know people will say, who say that you're beautiful? Why are you lying to yourself? No, you're not lying to yourself. Because it hurts them if you tell them you're beautiful. But tell it yourself that, you know what, I'm beautiful. You're beautiful just the way you are. You're perfect just the way you are. So, happy Women's Day to my mom. I know my mom is not on WhatsApp, but yesterday I called her, and calling here it's so expensive. But I gave her some good news, guys. I gave her some good news. That's why, guys, keep on sharing me. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Help your girl Nora to reach on the road of 1K, guys. Yes, I know even if I reach there, I'll continue still wanting more. You know, it's like becoming, you have something, but you still want more. Yes, I still want more to come, guys. Keep on supporting your girl Nora. Keep on being with me, guys, on this journey. Yes, when I go back home, here, you know, the only problem here, not only to me, but for those who can go out when they're in this Arab country, their bosses, they take them out, they go to other different places, they travel. But me, ever since I came here, I will tell you, we don't even travel. The only thing we do after Ramadan, we go to another place, but that place is also hot. When we go there, we are being kept in the house. Even going outside, we are not allowed, my dear. They will tell you, you're not supposed to go outside. You're Shakala. You have to stay home. That's the job of Shakala. Oh, happy mommy, you're welcome, my dear. How are you? Happy International Women's Day, my dear. I hope you're doing well. So, we don't go. Me, I only go for shopping when I need to buy some things, and sometimes I just go out without telling anyone that I'm going out. So that's the only way. That's the only way I'll call it. It's my free time. But I don't go anywhere. Yeah. I'm always here in the house. No wonder my skin has changed. Guys, this is not my actual skin. Me, I'm not this light skin. My skin is dark chocolate skin, girl. That's my skin. But this one here, this one, the house has added something on. Huh? The house has added the color on my skin. Thank you so much, my dear. So this is not my natural color. Me, that's not me. When I go back home, I'll go back to my original color, guys. You know the black color. I'll go back to this color here, down to my elbow. But in the house, I'm always in the house. Like, let me say, for example, now, my bosses are not at home. I'm all alone at home. They have a patient, so they normally go there and see the patient, and they come back at night just to sleep. So you wonder, I'm all alone at house, no going anywhere. As they left you, that's how they have to find you. So that's why I tell you that when I go back to my hometown, oh yeah, it will be so much fun. It will be so much fun. You'll even ask yourself, is this Nora that we know? Yes, it's me, oh, it's me, oh. Hello, my dear sister from another mother. Happy Women's Day, my dear. I'll be back. Someone is calling. We? Sorry, guys, the microphone was on mute. But that's it. But anyway, whatever comes, let it be as God wishes. But don't forget to celebrate, guys. Celebrate, enjoy the month, enjoy the day. You know, this month comes with so many things. This month is the month where we are remembering the day when Jesus was crucified. We are remembering when Jesus went through his time. Let me say the days when his father said it was written in the book that he will fulfill. So you also, that day of yours when God says one day you reach 1 million people, 1 million subscribers here. So when that day comes, we will also celebrate you. You will see us there saying congratulations, my dear. People are celebrating with you. And so that's why I say always celebrate yourself and don't give up on yourselves, guys, because you mean you cannot hear me? It's so slow. But the voice is loud. Let me close. So my beautiful people, don't forget always to celebrate. Tell yourself that let's celebrate this day. This day belongs to me. It's going to be a beautiful day. I will make it in life. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. My mother once told me that I don't know if you're really my daughter because you're a coward. My mother will say that because she didn't want me to always feel down, to feel like I'm a failure. She will make me to say things. I'm not afraid, and I will become a strong woman when I grow up. That's what my mother used to tell me. And she would tell me, say it after me. And I'm like, I will be strong. I will be a strong woman when I grow up. I don't know, I never made you say all those things. That's what they told me. And I will say it, but still I will continue being me. Until she gave up, she was like, you know what, no, this one, I'm just wasting my time. But she did not waste her time. The words of wisdom that she gave me are still in me. Those words of wisdom helped me through so many things. Now, I cannot sit down and say I cannot work. I have to work to look for food, to look for money, to give myself a better life, because I learned that from her. I learned that a woman has to work. A woman has to go out there and struggle for everything. Even in the Bible it's written. So don't say that because I'm a woman, I cannot do anything. Me, I will sit home and wait everything to be given to me. As a woman, you also have to do something for yourself. As a woman, you have to teach yourself all kind of manners that helps you to grow. So happy International Women's Day, guys, because I know I'm not the only one celebrating it, but I know each and every person that looks at themselves and they say, Happy Women's Day to me. Happy Women's Day to you. We celebrate this month all together, friends, family, with each and everyone. So guys, when I'm done here, we are going to the kitchen. I'm going to prepare some bread. Quick and easy bread to make. Quick and easy to make. Learn how to appreciate yourself. And always, back then my mother would beat me, and I used to think that this kind of big beating is not good. I don't like it. There's a time as a kid, I remember, when you're a kid, me, I was so different from my sister and my brother, from the things that I can do as a person. So one day, I thought my mother was going to work. That day she had a night shift, so she had to go at around 2 p.m. in the evening. She'll come back at around, again at 2 in the morning, midnight. So my mom, I thought she had left. I stayed home. Sometimes our parents, they have anger in their heart that we don't even know. They have their own stress. As a kid, you don't even know what's going on with your mom. Just your mom wandering around, but hi, you don't know what kind of problem she's carrying in her head, kind of a burden. So, me, I stayed home with my young sister. I had back then so many toys. My toys are my best friends. They're my everything. Me, I love taking care of the things that belongs to me. Everything that belongs, me, I treasure. I treasure everything because that's how I was raised. My mother will always tells me, if you cannot take care of yourself, how can you say you can take care of somebody else? If you cannot take care of something that belongs to you, how can you take care of something that belongs to someone else? Now tell me. So she raised us with that mind of knowing how to treasure what you have, knowing how to take care of it, knowing that this belongs to me. I shouldn't just misuse it. Because if I misuse this, I may not have it again. So that's how it was. So that day I thought my mom has gone to work. I was arranging my toys, and my young sister came. Back then, but now she's no longer our last born because there are others also who came on her line. Beautiful, wonderful. So me with my stubbornness, I thought my mom has gone to work. I started cleaning my toys, and my young sister came. Her name is Fiona. So she broke one of my containers. I had so many toys. As I told you, you cannot take care of somebody else if you cannot take care of yourself. So me, I treasure each and everything that belongs to me. I handle my things with care because I know that it's so hard to get them. So that's why I always handle my things with so much care and with so much love. So my sister broke one of my containers, and I slapped her. So when my mom came back home and she found me, she asked my young sister. My young sister was like, Nora beat me. I did not beat her. So I only told her, why did you have to break my toy? And I pushed her. By then I was just 8 years old. Very stubborn, and so strict in my things. Come with me, we cook paratha. Water is enough. Beautiful, wonderful love. Tondeka mukama gw'essuubi lyange, ngumire ku kigambo kyo kyekinamponya. Siraba wentambula wenti bukisikirize kyolube. Mukama eyawonya Danyeri empologoma yange emponya. Tondeka mukama gw'essuubi lyange. Keep on coming, guys. You're welcome. Don't forget to give host a thumbs up. Don't forget to give host a thumbs up. Tondeka mukama gw'essuubi lyange. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but if you can hear me, just tell me. You're loud and clear, girl. Just say what? You're loud and clear. Tondeka mukama gw'essuubi lyange. Nimiridde ku kigambo kyo kyekinamponya. Siraba wentambula wendi mu kisikirize kyolube. Guys, today is my first day starting my life with 12 minutes past the time that Today I will not sleep again like that ever again. You know, sleeping up to 5, it's not easy. But anyway, I had to sleep because, guys, you know the cramps. I'm feeling that pain. I'm feeling it everywhere. Even right now where I'm standing here, I can feel it. Oh. But let me go through this pain because 2 months with me going into my monthly period and without feeling this kind of pain, and it was just smooth, everything was okay, but that small thing will come. I will not say it, but something small will come and I'm out of it. But now I'm in too much pain, and yeah, it's coming more like water, more, and I'm happy. And I'm happy actually, because when you go through this kind of pain, they say you're a woman now, you're a stronger woman. So guys, I'm trying to make paratha for my boss. Like fire. Paratha is one of the easiest things that when someone tells you to make for them, make for them. Don't even say no, wala, inde. No. Just say, I will do it. I'll call, I will do it for you. So that's what I'm doing right now. Right now. So I'm going to put the rice, the leftover rice here in this polythene bag for the goats. Goats in Arab country, they eat so well. It's no longer there. That's why their meat has too much fat. But don't ask me, do you eat it? No, my dear. I don't eat goat's meat. I don't eat sheep's meat. I don't eat a camel. I'm allergic to it. Very, very allergic. And up to now, I'm actually facing so many kind of body skin rash. The allergy has been disturbing me, but thank God that last time I ordered for the medicine, they brought me again. So they were like, again the allergy is back. I was like, hey Sonia, you're welcome. Happy International Women's Day to you, my dear. I wish you all the best, my dear, on this day as we celebrate Women's Day. Happy International Women's Day to you. So I'm here. I'm going to prepare paratha. I'm keeping the leftover in here for the goats. Goats in this country, they don't eat grass. They eat rice, bread, oily things. That's why their meat, it has too much fat. So I'll keep it in the freezer. You see, we can still have leftovers here. And this fish, only one fish. So keep on coming, guys. Oh, yes, so that is. I don't think you'll be able to. I want you guys to see how this paratha is being made. There you can see what I'll be doing on the paratha. I'm going to show it no mercy. It's the easiest bread that you can make. No oil. It's for those who don't eat oily things. So my male boss doesn't like things with oil, so that's why I'm going to make for him just a small one. And I roll and roll. So you pinch, baby number one. Happy International Women's Day to every woman out there. Thank you guys for being, not guys, but we are women. Thank you for being strong women. Thank you for never giving up on yourselves. Thank you for always telling yourselves how beautiful and how strong you are and how determined and equipped kind of a person that you are. You're not a quitter. You don't give up when storm comes on your way. You always stand strong. You stand still and you tell yourself, I will make it. Yes, I will make it. Because I won't let the circumstances bring me down. I won't let this small issue bring me down. We celebrate this day for strong women, not for cowards. If you're a coward, please remind yourself. Remind yourself, my ladies. I know some of you are saying, ah, Nora, your hands are strong. They are not strong. Even me, I fear to burn my finger. So here is our bread number one. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. Thank you. Happy Women's Day. So guys, I was telling you, you know, single mothers, don't blame them. If you find someone beating their children like they're about to kill them. But sometimes you don't blame those mothers because they go through so much, guys. Those mothers, they go through so much pain. You can't imagine what they go through. Someone thinking of, how am I going to feed my kids? How am I going to pay their house rent? How am I going to pay for their school fees? How am I going to do for this? Those mothers, they go... Guys, when someone tells an African mother when they are angry with you, when they are angry with their kids, you see it's bubbling. Ooh, it means it's ready. So you don't blame them. So me, I never knew that my mom was coming back. I went ahead. I pushed my young sister. She fell down. She started crying. You know how kids they are. My mom came back without even me knowing. So my mom came behind me. She asked, why is Fiona crying? I just took off without even explaining because I was so scared. Just took off. I started running. And my neighbor's daughter, her name was Susan back then. Actually, that now she's called Susan. So Susan started chasing me because she knew my mom very well. So she was like, yeah, let's catch Nora, let's catch her. They chased me and they had to catch me. My mom taught me a lesson. My mom taught me a lesson, guys, a serious one. You know how African mothers they are. So accidentally, as I was telling you guys, sometimes mothers, they have angers in their heart that they cannot show to their kids. But that day, I don't know what came over my mom. Accidentally, she threw me on the stone when I was a kid back then. By that anger, you know, she lifted me up and she left me and I fell down on the stone. I hit my head. I started bleeding too much. So when I woke up, actually I was feeling dizzy. She just went to work. She did not even care to say, let me know what is going on with this kid. My mom just left me there, bleeding. She was so fed up with everything. That's why I love her, because she went through so much that even I, Nora, I was the cause of her problems. Because if I don't fight for my toys, I'll be hospitalized sometime. So she was always spending her money on me, on me, on me, on me. So maybe that day she thought that if I throw her down, this will be the end of her. Even there's a time when my mom would tell me, Nora, there's a time when I wanted to end your life, because you took a lot of money from me because I didn't have anything. You're always sick, you're this, I have to rush you to the hospital. Nalfenia Hospital in Ginger became like our home, guys. Everyone knew us because me, I'm always being rushed to the hospital. So this time, when my mom left me there, laying down there, I got up with the strength that I had in me. I went to the nearby police station and I reported my mom. So when I was young, don't blame me, I was very young. But from where I grew up, I was always taught that when your mother does something to you, you always have to report them to the police, because you're a child. You cannot. There's a time when violence becomes violence, but you as a person, you have to fight for yourself. So I went to the human resource people who were managing back then for the children's lives. So I went for the children's right. I went and I reported the case to the human right for the children, and then that's what happened. So my mom told me, she was arrested. But being arrested, this person said, that, you know what, I want you to go back home. So we are going to treat you, but we are going to talk to your mom. They spoke to my mom. I don't actually what they said, because me back then I was just a kid without knowing anything. So my mom was released on bail. She came back home. So one day, I remember she came back again. She was crying, and I was asleep, and I heard her, and I woke up. I went next to her. I asked her, Mom, why are you crying? My mother said, I don't know, but I'm sorry. My mother has never apologized to her kids, but that day my mom was like, you know what, Nora, I'm so sorry for what happened that day. And I was so angry. I was going through a tough time, but sometimes you don't understand me. You do things the way you want. You do your own things the way you want it to be, but sometimes you have to listen to me as your mother. When I tell you something, listen to me. But I'm really sorry, I did not mean what happened that day. I did not mean it, and I did not even know that you got damaged somewhere, and I'm so sorry for that. I was like, it's okay. You know, we were friends with our mom. We talk, you know, we grew up, we were like friends in the house because we have to be there for each other. So she just told me what other things that she cannot tell other people. She just told me, I'm just going through a tough time right now, and I don't know what to do. Because I was young, I didn't also have anything to do, but I remember I had my savings with me, and I told my mom, I have some money. She did not ask me for it, but I came to her and I sat where she was sitting. I told her, you know what, Mom, I have some money with me here, and if it's a problem about money, here is it. Because I had a jar full of coins, 500, which I didn't know what amount it was it, but every coin they will give me, I will save every coin they will give me. In that same coin box, I had in some Kenyan shillings in that coin box. So I just told my mom, this is my box where I used to keep money when I used to live in Kenya, and when I came back in Uganda, it was the same thing. I kept on keeping my money. Let me first clean up guys here so that we go back in my room. Beautiful, beautiful. So we are done with cooking our bread now. Yes, I'm going back in my room to stay there so that no one comes. Hello, Nango. Oh, it said Naya. Hello, my dear. You're welcome. Thank you for coming. Happy Women's Day. Don't forget to give host a thumbs up. Give host a thumb. Keep on coming, guys. Keep on coming. Hello, guys. Keep on coming. Keep on coming. Sonia was here. Evelyn Bobby was here. Thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you. Don't forget to give host a thumbs up. Oof. Keep on coming, guys. Keep on coming. Hello, good evening, everyone. Hello, good evening, everyone. Happy Women's Day. Happy Women's Day to each and everyone out there. Thank you guys for coming. Let me close. No.
You want to talk about Hayak?
Hayak.
Hayak is going to this?
Hey. Where?
Going out, Hayak?
Yeah, I want to make a phone call.
Hayak not going out.
Why? Hayak is going.
Is Hayak no maybe?
Hayak in Uganda we use Hayak. Remember you bought me my SIM card Hayak.
Hayak going, yeah?
Yeah.
You want one?
Mm-hmm.
Come down, son.
No. You look at yourself. Well,
Let
me go. Please let me close that door. You are a man. Go look for madam.
Okay. Ah.
You see now the problem. Ebizibu biri wano mu nsi omuntu nakuyimirako obwereere mpambe nina okudduka. Hello guys, keep on coming. Who else was here? Nango. It's no Nango's channel. I don't. But did I write name here in my book? Let me see. Yes, I have you here. So you visited me yesterday. Tomorrow you see me in your house. Tomorrow is Wednesday. So guys, people that I visit, I write them here. I don't want you guys to say Nora doesn't visit. You say if I visit, I always take people that I visit. So every person that I visit, So let me pass this announcement. So please Google, please YouTuber, creator, director. I'm trying to pass an information by sharing my story of me and my mother, but please, I'm just begging. I'm just sharing my story. I'm not trying to oppose something harmful to anyone. I'm just sharing a story of me and my mother, how sometimes we don't know what our parents they go through as children. by their anger they end up doing something that they may not want to do to us as their children, but out of that result later on when they have realized that their anger they have put it into their children, that's when they realize that, oh, I've hurt my child out of anger or out of rage. So please, please, papa, I don't know whether you're a man or a woman, but please, I'm just passing this by. It's just one of my stories that I would love to share with people, just to show appreciation to all mothers who are out there, to all women who don't give up on their lives, on their children. They keep on working so hard to put food on the table, to pay the house rent, to do everything to give their children a better life. So please, allow me to pass this message and to say thank you to all women out there who don't give up. Hello, Mamita. Hello, sis. You know, you told me not to call you Mamita. Let me call you sis. Hello, sis. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Happy International Women's Day. Happy Women's Day to you, my dear. I hope you're doing well. Me here, I'm doing fine. I wish you a wonderful day and I wish you a blessed day today. So I was saying, please don't send me a warning because I'm just sharing my story with people, with the world, about how my mother went through so much struggle to make a living for me and my siblings, to make a living for me and my other sisters. Up to now she's still working, and I appreciate that from her from the bottom of my heart. And I've just asked for airtime so that I can call her and appreciate my mother. Yes, so I asked my boss to buy me hayak. We call it credit, but here in Arab they call it hayak or marhaba. So I have asked for one so that they buy me. I call my mom. So guys, keep on coming. Let's celebrate this day together as women. What do you celebrate? What is a Women's Day? When there's a Women's Day, women and men, or it's only women? Oh, let me say a woman. So when we celebrate this day, it's not only for one person, but it's for all women all over the world. That's why it's called International Women's Day, because we are not celebrating only one woman, but we are celebrating women all over the world, women who work so hard, women who do this, women who run the world, women who are capable of anything, women who don't give up on their kids, women who don't leave their children behind no matter what, women, women. I know everyone has their own thoughts and their own let me say their own thinking. It still has thoughts. Someone will say not all women should be celebrated. I've ever heard this men saying that not all, if we say Women's Day, not all women should be celebrated, because there are some women who are not counted in that celebration. But if you know you are a woman and you're watching me from wherever you are now, just celebrate yourself. Look around you and tell yourself, I'm beautiful, I'm strong. Or tell yourself, well done, my dear, you've done it, you made it, you're so perfect. Thank you for never giving up. Tell yourself those things, because there are so many circumstances that you've gone through that may almost made you to give up. But if you always know what you want deep down in your heart, and you tell yourself, I will not give up. I will not give up. No matter what comes on my way, I will not give up. I will not give up on my kids. I have to put food on the table. I have to pay our house rent. I have to do this. I have to make sure that we have a place where we sleep. I have to make sure that I buy myself a small plot of land where I can build a small house where we can live with my kids. Then I was sharing, guys, my story with you and telling you how my mother raised us. We all 5 children, and now we are 7 in number. Growing up with a single mom, my mother will always tell us to treasure whatever we have. And that behavior, I grew up with it. Back then, when my mother would cane me or do something to me, I would think that's not love. She does not love me. But when I grew up, I realized that she loved me. She did not want me to grow up in a wrong way. She was straightening me up, showing me that, my dear, this world that you're in, if you're not disciplined, there are some things that you'll not achieve. Do you know that there are some places where you go? Yes, you may not be 100%, but the way you treat people, someone will say, I love this person. She or he treats people with respect. You know, even if you're not perfect in your job, but that respect that you have for people, it will make them to help you become even a better person that they want you to be, because of that principle that you had from your home, that principle that your mother gave it to you. So when mothers are trying to straightening up their children, don't say this mother is becoming abusive. There are some children that you need to do something to them. I'm not saying, I will not mention that, but there are some children that you need to put some senses in their head for them to understand that in this world where we're in, you need to learn how to behave. You need to learn how to be responsible. You need to learn how to be a disciplined boy. A girl. You need to respect your elders. You don't talk back when your mother is talking. Did you know me? I never spoke back to my mom. Whenever she said something, until she asked me, don't you have a mouth to talk? That's when I respond. And even when I respond and you say so many things, she will slap you. She will tell you, you know what? If I tell you to talk, I did not tell you to speak more than what I told you to say. Just explain yourself. Just explanation. That's what she needs from you. Don't go beyond. So I appreciate women. I appreciate my mother. I appreciate myself for not giving up. I appreciate that the knowledge she gave me when I was a kid, I have it now. And everywhere I go, I tell people, don't change my ways of behaving. That's how I was raised. Yes, there are some habits that I will adapt in me, but my manners that I came with from my home, of speaking in a lower manner. I don't like shouting while talking to people. Speaking while respecting your elders. Please don't change that. I don't like yelling. I don't like yelling. I don't like speaking too loud. I don't like talking when someone else is talking. I first wait for one person to finish what they're saying and I will talk. So guys, if we say celebrating Mother's Day, it doesn't mean that, no, or not everyone is celebrated in this, because everyone has their own heroes in their eyes. Who is your hero in today? Me, my mother is my hero. My grandmother is my hero. May her soul rest in peace. Because without those two women, I wouldn't be this kind of a person that I am. Because without those two women, I don't know where I would have been by now. So guys, appreciate the people that are around you. Show them love. Be grateful to whatever they have given you. Always appreciate, however little it is, just appreciate them. Just say thank you. Even you as a self, as a person, just tell yourself, you know what? I'm glad. Thank you to myself. Mari. Oh, Mari. Yeah, she's still the one. So guys, appreciate each other's, okay? Appreciate. We should always celebrate our loved ones and celebrate our people. Oh, let me put this behind me. Like this. Oh, I'm feeling cramps. Too much cramps pain here. Like, so keep on coming, keep on coming. Oli musumba tandekerera, anonganya era nampanirira. Newe pita mu kiwumbe ky'okufa, sirina kyentya kubagwa mpanirira. Hello, thank you for the thumbs up. Who is there? Superwoman Villa. Oh, I thank you so much, my dear sis. Thank you. Happy International Women's Day to you, my dear sis. I hope you're doing fine. Good morning. We're in the evening. I hope you're doing well. Happy Women's Day. We're celebrating the month of women. But someone once said, not all women should be celebrated. There are some women that need to be picked, choose and to be celebrated. This was a man who said, but it's not me. So that's why I was saying that in this day, everyone has their own thoughts of, or their own way of thinking, of saying things. So me, even if that, but I celebrated me, my mom, because without her, I wouldn't be the strong woman that I am now. Without her, I wouldn't be a person that everyone looks at and says, I'm proud of you. I wouldn't be that person that people says she was raised well. I may not be 100% perfect in each and everything, but I love it when someone says I was raised in a good home. I really appreciate that, and I really also say that my mother did a great job. For me as a kid, I used to think whenever a mother blames a child, that mother is bad. But I'm a grown-up woman now. I can see it that she did not mean wrong to me. She only wishes well for me in the future when I grow up, so that I don't become a problem in the society, so that I don't become somebody that will bring shame in our family. So I really appreciate each and everything. I really appreciate her hard work. I really appreciate her being patient with us, knowing that raising a child, you really need to go through so much to train them to become your perfect kids. Yes, they might not be all perfect 100%, but they will always remember how good. You may not have money, or you may not be rich and leave them all your inheritance, but you've left them a seed of gold in their mind, in their heart. Even if they grow and go somewhere, they had that mind mentality of looking for a job. They don't just sit there and say, oh, dad, oh, mom left me a huge amount of money in the account. Why do I need to work? I have to. My dear, that money will get finished that money will get finished. So that's why I celebrate every woman, and I celebrate also that day to this day to me, because I was left with that mindset that even if I'm from here, I have to tell myself, Nora, I have to look for a job. I cannot live without money. Thank you so much, Sonia. I cannot live without money, because I'm looking for money. I'm looking to look forward to give myself a better life. Because if I don't work, where will I get money to buy food? So we shouldn't say that only parents who are rich are the ones who have raised their kids well. There are some rich parents, they don't give their kids that inheritance. They give it to the orphanage. They donate it. They teach their kids that you have to learn how to work for yourself. Don't say that rich people, they spoil their kids. Not all rich people they spoil their kids, my dear. Some send their kids out of the house, go out and work. So that's why I was saying that even if your parents did not give you anything, or your background is not that good, you don't come from a rich background family, but you have that seed of manners in you, you have that seed of greatness in you, the seed of a person that never gives up, a seed in a person that always knows that I have to work, I don't have to sit and be given. Even if you're being given, invest that money. Investing, that means you invest in yourself. Do something with that money that will bring more profit to you, in case one day this person also goes dry. Maybe your partner, or maybe your dad, or maybe your mom, they reach a time they run out of money. That money that you have can help you. But don't just sit down there and say, oh, my parents, they left me a huge money in an account, I have to spoil it the way I want, I have to spend it the way I have. You run out of money, and when you don't have money, that's when you know that you don't even have friends. The only you have one friend, if you had a puppy, that puppy would be your friend. Everyone will say, hey, who hangs out with a loser? Who hangs out with someone who has no brain? But people like hanging out with people who are like that. People who just like spending without even thinking of saving it or doing something good with it. You know, my mom used to tell us that something that you did not work for, it's so good to eat, also good to spend. But if you fetch your own water, you will know how to value that water. You will know that each and every single drop of that water, the drop of that water, you will know the value of it. Or maybe if you know that the container that you're using to lift that water with, it has a place where it's leaking, you make sure that you seal that place that it's wasting you, it's bringing out the water, or where the water is passing to leak, you have to cover that space. My mom used to tell us that when we were a kid, that in our language she says, ki kadhi jwa mti omupi, ki belgika domolo machweri. Ilangi. But let me not speak in our language, but in English you can understand that if you know the value of fetching water, and you will know every single drop that comes out of it. When that container that you're using to lift that water with, it has a place where it's leaking, you do everything that you can to seal so that the water does not leak. So that's how money is. You will know how to spend it, you will know what thing to spend on it and what not to buy. So guys, mothers, when they do something, when your mother slaps you, it doesn't mean she doesn't love you. She loves you so much. She wishes you what's the best in life, and she wants you to become even better than how when you grow up. So don't wait to say, when I become rich, I will give my mom this. Don't wait to say, if I become this, that's when I'll do this. The time is now. The time is today and tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. Don't wait for years to come. You know, my sister always says this. When I become rich, I will do this. I told her one day, you know, I'm the young one. I told her, you don't need to become rich to be yourself. You need to be yourself as you are now. You need to be rich even if you don't have. If you're waiting to become rich and then you become that person, you'll be wasting your time. You know, you'll be at a time where I just told her, enjoy everything that you have when you're still alive now. Don't wait. Go to the village and visit mom. Don't say that I'm waiting to become rich, that's when I'll go visit my mom. Until when? So if that ritual takes 100 years, a million years without even coming, until going to visit your mom because you don't have money yet to go home and visit. You know, we have that mentality. You know, I'm young, but I will not say that I'm that young. Yes, I'm 27 years old now. Yes, and this year I was born, let me just say I was born in 1994 on August 28th. That's the month where I was born in. So I'm not that young, but I will say my elder, she used to say that when I become rich, I will go and visit mom. So me, I told her, do you wait to become rich and then that's when you go visit mom? So if that ritual doesn't come, why don't you do it now? So like, that's wasting money going to that village and coming. I told her, my dear, to your loved ones, you don't have to say I'm wasting. Me, I live in the city in Uganda, but I love traveling and just going to see that woman that used to cane me, that woman that used to rush with me in the hospital every night. She had a sleepless night. She'll have troubles at work. She'll have so many problems. That's why sometimes I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. You know, my mother and I sharing my story with her, it really brings so much memories and pain. But sometimes it gives me so much strength because she made me. If she did not make me, who would have made me a person that I am today? My mom used to, you know, I know I was just a kid until one day I caught her crying. Until one that night I caught her crying. She was so much in tears. She just wanted to end everything. And she looked at me and she said, you know what, you guys, you're my strength. You're my strength. You guys are the reason why I keep on working. I keep on tolerating whatever people do to me. You know, people will laugh at her. You're a single mom. Everyone leaves you. It was so painful for her. It was so painful that that's why she'll always tell us that people are fake. Not everyone around you wishes you well. Be careful with people around you. Be careful with those people that you laugh with. Be careful with those people that tells you things that they don't mean it. That's why when you know you cannot keep your promise, please don't promise me anything. Please don't tell me something that you know you cannot do it. Because even I know that if I cannot do it, I will not tell you that I'm going to do it. But I will tell you I will do my best to see that I do what you want. But if I'm not going to do it, I will not do it. She continued saying these things. I was young, but I will sit down, I will leave my bed and come and sit down next to her. She would tell me, there's a time when I want to abandon you guys. But I look at you guys and I ask myself, who will take care of you? Who will take care of my kids? She says, now you, Nora. Who? they'll just leave you there at the hospital without no help. But I thank God that I no longer suffer from a heart disease. Yes. Back then my heart, I had a problem with my heart. It was so weak. So after an incident that happened that caused me to have a heart disease, my heart was so weak that even if someone yells at me, you know, I'll end up, I had a hard time of breathing. It was so much painful for my mom seeing me in that condition. But now I'm a big girl. Yes, Sarah, happy Women's Day. Thank you so much for coming, my dear. Thank you. Happy Women's Day to you too, my dear. So guys, this day I celebrate my mom, even if it's not Mother's Day, but it's Women's Day, because she went through so much. She's my hero. The little that I have, I know ever since I came to Oman, I haven't achieved anything like other people who come and show their things here on the social media. Me, I've done this, I own this, I own this. But me, I know I haven't yet finished my mother's house. But in my heart, we have already put the roofing on and the windows and the door, but it remains only like putting the plaster, like this one here, the white thing on the wall. Hello, my dear. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you so much for coming. From Sis, that's Twin Height from the US. Thank you so much for coming, Mom. Thank you so much, my dear sis. So guys, that's the only thing remaining. I do not care even if I don't have much, but just to see my mom that she has peace now that she's sick, she needs help, I have to be there for her. You know, every time I talk to her, guys, it's just so painful, you know. Sharing a story of my hero, sharing a story of being raised by a single mom. I never felt that love of a father, of a family, you know. So I always tell myself, don't ask me why I'm still single now, but I just wait for that right person to come. I know they say you never know the right person until you try, and it's true, but it's good also to first wait. People get married at the age of 40, 50, 60. So I will wait, I'll be patient. Just I don't want to hurt my kids with something that it will hurt them the way I grew up. Grew up without a father. My father was there, but growing up in a family where your mom is your dad, your mom is your mom, your mom is everything in the house. She's there, she's here, and the kids are sick, this one needs school fees, this one needs attention. I used to do so many things just to get my mom's attention because she was always busy. Sometimes I would just go and provoke my sister to do something bad to me so that they can admit me to the hospital, moms to stay there with me. But that was the mentality of childish. I didn't know that they were paying hospital bills every time they do that to me. So my sister never knew why until I was, one day we were actually having a conversation, and then I told her, do you know why I used to do this to you? She was like, no, why do you used to do that? Actually, I told her I needed mom to stay home with us, and that's why I'll do all those things. That's why I was always being admitted to the hospital. So you were always there to do that to me without even her knowing that I was using her. But by doing that, I was causing so much pain to my mom that I didn't know. And that's why now that I'm also working, I told myself, why not help my mom out to construct a house? So when I first came in Oman, my first salary that I saved up, the salary that I saved for 1 year, We use that money to buy the land. In my other years, we use that money to build a house. So it doesn't hurt me that I don't have anything. I just feel good because I've done something for her. Because that woman went through so much, so much. The insults of the community, people around. That's why me, people in my community, I know them. I know them. I know them. I will not judge anyone, but what goes in their mind, it's not good. That's why this time when we were buying this land, we bought it far from our home, far from our village. We came to the center. We shifted from the village to the center, but my mom hasn't yet moved into that house. Yesterday she told me she's still like trying to put a cement on the floor. She's trying to fix the house so that she can leave the other side and come. But I told her this because very soon, anytime by now, I'll be going home. Yes? Hayak. Ha. So very soon from now I'll be going home because my bosses, they are telling me we want you to go home and come back. But me as a person, I also have my own intentions when I go back home, because ever since I came here, they are not bad people, they have been good people. But as a person, I've been going through so much pain in my body that I need to give my body some rest. I've been passing through hard times. Hey, pretty woman, villain, you're most welcome. Is this not? This is still the same person. It's still the same person. Oh my God, sis, thank you so much. I know you're the one doing all those things. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your love, the patience that you have for me. Thank you so much for supporting me. I really appreciate from the bottom of my heart. May the Lord continue blessing you, my dear. Thank you so much, my dear sis, from another mother. But we are from the same father. And you know that father. Not the earth father, but the heavenly father. Thank you so much, my dear sis. Thank you so much. So guys, I was still telling you my story. My mom is my hero. I celebrate my mom through this Women's Day for so many grateful things that she has done for me. So I was on this stage where I was telling you guys that that's what I use my money for. Constructing a house, and constructing a house is not that something that it's easy. We started constructing our house in the season of the lockdown. Things were so expensive. We have to pay the builders. So this year was my last year of contract. I've planned as a person that I want to buy a sewing machine for myself, but things did not go according to my plan. I thought I'll be going back home on September this month, but this coming May, I'll be going back home. That's what my bosses, they told me. And then I'll not have enough money to buy my sewing machine. The money that I have, I want also to give myself something that I can say that this is what I did with the money that I made from my hardship. So I thought that the month that I'll be having or spending here, that month will be for, buying the things that I may need to start up some small business to also help myself, because I'm good in sewing clothes and I'm good in sewing bags. Yes, I can make bags, handbags, like women's handbags. So those are the things that I would love as a person to do when I go back home, because now I'm having a very strong chest pain. My head is always hurting me. I'm feeling dizzy sometimes. But no one can understand what I'm going through, only me as a person that is going through that pain. Hello people, welcome. Thank you guys for coming, for supporting your girl Nora. Yes, I'm still here. Keep on coming. Superwoman's villain. I know this is all. My dear, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much, sis. Thank you for the love and support. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the love and the support that you have shown me today. Kati Museveni atwalawo etwerero mbu ku Women's Day. Gladys wabaddewo eno. Oh, Percy Dominic, hello, please let's connect and grow together. You're welcome, my dear. Guys, Percy is saying connect and you grow together. You're welcome, my dear. Don't forget to give host a thumbs up. Happy Women's Day to you, my dear. I hope you're doing fine. I wish you a wonderful day and a beautiful day, a blessed day on this season as we celebrate today, Women's Day. KK. Kati gino emyezi ebiri gye ndina okusevinga this month and this month. Kati guno omwezi simanyi lweŋŋenda May 1. Kamayama kale mbadde nsigaza emyezi mitono gyokka 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Myezi mukaaga gye mbadde nsigaza naye. Anyway, God help me to overcome this. Help me overcome this. Basi nabasevinga azimala naye. Simanyi kye ngenda akola, Mukama yekka y'amanyi. Planning ekirala ate nekijja. Anyway, you never know. Hello guys, keep on coming. Connect to whoever you don't have on the chat. Thank you so much, you guys. Percy Dominic. Bananas. My dear, bananas. You will get bananas. Don't worry. You get bananas. Everyone is looking for bananas. But me, I'm looking for 2 things. If you guys are only looking for 1 thing. Yes, you may have bananas, but if you don't have the other thing. Me. So me, I'm looking for both, because I'm not looking for 1 thing only. I'm looking for banana and the other one too. So may the Lord see me through. May the Lord make a way for me. Even if I'm on the road to 1K, but I pray to God. I pray to God to help me out. How is Dubai, my dear? Kulaba, you're chilling with the big boys in Dubai, eh? Wana muli obulamu e Dubai, eh? Kuba ffe tulifunako ddi emirimu e Dubai, naffe ne tujjayo ne tukolako omulimu nga toyambala biteeteeyi nga zino ezaffe. Wena noyambala ekiteeteeyi maama twambale, jjajja twambale, everyone twambale. Ah. My dear, kyekyo naye nga bwebwo bwe bulamu bwe tubeeramu. Tofayo, I'm here anytime you're ready. Anytime you're ready. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. How should I get there? How? How to get there? Because me, I'm in Oman. I'm in Oman. That's where I'm hustling from. Hey guys, keep on coming. Don't forget to give host a thumbs up. So guys, let me show you something small. I know it's not big. I know you may not see it clearly, but so here, I don't know if you can see it, but you see that in the camera? Yeah, that's our small house that we are constructing in the village. So it's only remaining with plastering out and buying the windows. That house has taken all the money that I made here in Oman, but I pray to God that one day if I get more, tujja kumaliriza naye nga. Yes, that's the house. That's our house in the village, and this one here is my beautiful hero, my mom. So that is it. We are working so hard. But this week I received a very, I don't know, should I call it good news? Because let me tell you guys, you never know God's plan. My contract was supposed to be ending in September this year, but apparently they told me recently, the day before yesterday, that was on now, when, today is Wednesday, Tuesday. When is today? Tuesday. They told me on Sunday that I'll be going back home on May, and I was like, oh my God. I don't even have a single penny with me, guys. I don't have a single penny with me. So this remaining month that I have, 2 months that I have with me, that's the only month that I have to save some money with me, like let me say the pocket money to help me out. So yesterday I spoke to my mom. I just told her, Mom, you know, I don't have a penny with me, but let's pray God to make a way for me. We will finish that house. You know, I felt the pain. I felt the pain, guys. I felt the pain. But you never know what God is planning for me. You never know. I may think I'm going home without finishing my contract when God wants to open a bigger door for me. God wants to bless me with something bigger than this. So sometimes when someone comes and tell you, you know what, don't shout with them. Just, you know, tell God, let it be as you will. Let your will be done. So that's how I told myself, Nora, let God's will be done. Don't be afraid to go back home. Ewaka gye wakulira yewaka. Obadde olyanga emmere eriyo ebijanjaalo, matooke, muwogo bye bikukuziza, omuceere si gwe gwakukuza, enkoko si ye yakukuza. Embeera oba eryeta eba eryeta, kasita maama wo alina gy'asula. If God is to bless me, he will bless me with a good job, a job that pays double even from this that I was earning. So I just have to be patient. Sirina kutya. I'm not supposed to let the fear to get into me. The fear that when you hear some people say, if I go back home, where will I eat? If I go back home, where will I sleep? Before you came here, you were sleeping in the jungle. Before you came here, you were eating dust. So stop making our country like all our African country look like it's a poor country. It's just that the economy and the people who are leading us. But our home is good. Our home is good. You eat any kind of food that you want. You go to the village, you eat anything. You eat anything. Jackfruit, you eat here, you eat there. As long as you don't end up eating obutwa mu miryango gy'abantu. I tell you guys, so that's how life goes on. I've been telling myself, Nora Totia guma 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 guma. Guma. I wanted to buy my kids something when I'm going back home, but I had a big plan for her. Like I was saying, my going back on September, I would have saved enough to give myself a better, buying myself a sewing machine, buying myself the good things that I will need. But cut story short, this is how we do it. This is how we do it. Say, don't be afraid. God will make a way where don't seem to be a way. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Keep on coming, guys. Keep on coming. Nora was saying, don't be afraid. God will make a way. So I was afraid, and I'm here planning and planning, applying for job, trying to ask people who know any agent that takes people abroad to work. You never know, God might open doors for me and I go to UK, yes, or maybe to America, maybe to Canada, maybe to go to Switzerland, maybe to go to Norway. You never know where the blessing of the Lord will take you. Maybe to France, just work. See me daddy. Work. See me daddy. Yeah. So that's my life. You plan for something big and something comes and like, but anyway, don't worry. Bagamba nti gw'olaba ng'oluggi olwegadde ne Mukama aba alina ky'ayagala kukolera. God wants to open a door of blessings for you. So don't be afraid. Hello, Nalongo Gambo Chia Letitia. How is Saudi Arabia? I hope you're doing fine. Happy Women's Day to you, my dear Leti. Guys, don't forget to give host a thumbs up. Give me that Kagalo. Keep on coming. Give host a thumbs up. I'm seeing just people coming and running without even giving host a thumbs up. Banange mwe muwakuba namwe obugalo mukutuka kiki? Hmm? Mumpeeko ku bugalo, temugenda kutukako obugalo we mumpa obugalo. Yo, yes. Yes, my dear boss. I see abasajja mwategeewa kiti golaba kulabikiranga mukyalawo gweoyagala okuya kuba abantu mwabalemesa abaana b'abantu okubakolera mayumba omuntu olw'okubakuyisa bulungi ayiwanti wati byewaterese ng'abantu mumanyiira mundeke byowantinga bibyo byewanteresa nti wanteresa poloti y'ettaka nti nowanterekera poloti ey'ettaka waleme okubaawo yadde n'omwagikwatako olyoka ogisala oba abasajja babaaki nabo kutumanyiira bumanyiizi babagamba lakuba omuntu akolera omumanyiire. Oh my dear. Hello, everybody. Keep on coming. Oh. Hello, my beautiful people. How are you? Nange bya kampuni era birungi babeera batuufu batunda ettaka nga weewo. Anti ekyo kyesaagala ebyo bantu oba ebyo bintu babulooka baagala ate babulooka baagala ssente nnyingi bannange baagala obagulire ne lanki baagala obagulire ekyeggulo kwegamba ebintu byonoonya poloti e Uganda nabyo naye ogira obikolako mpola mpola my dear. Keep on coming, guys. Keep on coming. Yes.
Where?
Whole house smells neat.
Yes. Now if you this is today in the kitchen or 3 day, 4 day old. Now then you want to what you eating?
No, you will just eat anything. Or pastilla, or maybe fish, or chicken.
You want to do. And this is very oily. Then you should eat it. It is very good.
Where?
Is it gone?
Yes, I'll be home.
And that's when
No, I don't know.
you know? Then okay. No, money is take it for you. And you come to this one. No come? Look. Wait. No come? You want to give me no money. You asked her. You asked her this is September.
See, the problem is that I'm going this way and I don't have money. If I had money, I would have.
Then
gone.
okay, half.
I don't have because you see,
Half maybe.
I want to buy my daughter
One
something.
salary is only like
I don't, it's small.
50.
It's small. I want to buy something for my child.
I see how much I
You
see.
know how many years my child without seeing me? I want to buy her something, a present. So it's very small. If Madam would have told me earlier, I would have been saving some money.
I see.
But you don't have been saving
Not-
money.
You're sure you come over?
I will come. But it-
400?
Yes, I will come. Just I'm going to change my passport. I'm going to change my passport. Changing
And
passport.
there,
Yes. You change one.
there is this time finish.
One. No, passport.
Then how time start to there?
1 month.
Now how many months?
Like how? Like if you.
Now this is here, this is September.
September.
Yes.
Madam said I will be going back.
You come 8, yes, maybe half 8.
Yeah,
You
so,
come September, 11 September. Augustus.
so 1 month for renewing the passport.
Okay. Half Augustus, September.
Yes, but
Oh, okay, now 1 September, no.
my passport takes 1 month. 1 month.
1 month, how is time?
Yes.
Finish.
So when you go, like if I go home and I stay like for 2 days, the second the next day I go home.
put research, you write, and you take away, you write the information, and you give them another. Tell me how much is the ticket for ticket, ticket for the plane. You send me through that phone, and if I ticket here, you send me the photo and stuff, and me I go to the cafe and send me everything, You know how it works. You go, you ask your friend. Who is friend? You, your friend, you have information. Ask your friend how they're traveling the way. What I ask us that you ask them. Yeah. You tell them who they're going to. You know, but you again you're asking. Yeah. You see that's why I catch you. You know, but again you ask. Okay. Okay, you ask them because me I don't know any other name. You don't know how many things. How many years? Only 2 years. I go back home. 2 years only? Yes. 3? No. I actually, my child needs me to do that. Okay. If you guys will allow, I don't want my child to come here and be close start working like me in a house. No. My child has to go to school and study. How school? School, yeah, but in our country, in country, how to put children in the boarding school. Let me even enter my room. Good night. Bye.
Wait.
No, remove your legs from my door.
I know, I must ask you. Your child, how is class?
In class? He's in primary 4.
Primary? How primary? 7?
Class 4.
4?
Yes.
Oh, child.
Yeah.
Then he's 12 year?
No, 8.
8?
Yeah.
Then after this 2 years sitting and going, no come back.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Okay, because I need to be home to be a mother duty. Take care of kids. I want to have more children. Remove your legs from my door. I want to close my door. We are done having our conversation. Mm-hmm.
Okay. 15.
Okay.
Okay. Last one. This.
Why don't you do that? Okay.
Okay. Wait. One second. This. And this is.
So.
10 minutes and one.
Instead of you touching my private parts and touching my body, why don't you use that money to add on my salary? You want me to come back, right? Yes, use that money, save it, you add it on my salary. Yes, no. Me, I have nothing to give you. You go to madam, you tell her, Asmia, you my wife.
Then okay, give me this and 5.
No, there is no kissing. No.
Okay.
No, there is no kissing. You go
now
kissing. No, I don't want. I don't want money. No, I don't want money. I don't want even to see. No kiss. No what. I don't want money. That's haram. It's not good. It's not good to do anything with your maid.
I know haram. This is inside. This is no inside. Talking about fair and fair.
No. Me, I don't do. Oh my God, no, I don't. Look.
After 10 minutes, I'm not taking it.
No.
Really?
Let me tell you the truth.
Really, no. This is.
I've been single for so many years, and in my life, I don't want any man because men are trouble.
You good one, okay? I be first.
I don't need that. I don't need that, please. I don't need that.
Okay, cool.
I'm okay with the salary you're paying me, but I don't want anything to do with you. I respect myself as a woman. I cannot do anything with my boss.
50.
No. Even if 50 or 90.
50.
No. You call your wife and tell her, please come home. Leave the kids there. Ruby will take care of Yusuf. You come, we do it for 5 minutes or for 10 minutes.
Okay.
When madam is satisfied, she goes back to her parents' house. Like that. Instead of disturbing me.
What? I don't understand.
Her parents' house.
What?
Her mother's house.
How much?
Her mother's house. Madam is in her mother's house, right? Just call her on the phone and say, hi, Snia, Tali. We do it for 15 minutes. You enjoy. When Kala's enjoying, she goes back to her mother's house to rest.
You've already felt so good.
لكن بتجي في
No.
لا
I'm really sorry.
أجي
I'm one woman
لكن
for one man. Only my husband will be able to touch me.
I touch you after you tell me please again. Yes, I give you this.
No. You see? You see the problem? God say, God, forgive me for my sins. Go repent.
You think tell me,
No, not even thinking. If I think, add me, my salary, let it be 150. Good night. People, where are you? Keep on coming. Ani yaseze wange leero. Ani yaseze. People, keep on coming. Come and support Koyo God. Nanga abantu muli bazibu. Keep on coming. Hi guys, keep on coming, keep on coming. Come on. Keep on coming, guys. Keep on coming. Bantu babaliwa. Keep on coming, guys. Keep on coming. Hello. Hey guys, keep on coming, keep on coming. Hello, who is there? Hey, Demi. How are you? I hope you're doing fine. Happy Women's Day to you, my dear. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you so much for supporting me. How are you? Come on, guys, I'm about to go. Thank you guys for being here with me. kangende nabe komewo nebake. So I'm watching this show called Living in a Tiny House. I love watching this show so much. It inspires me. That's why I love watching it. Living big in a tiny house. I love watching that show so much. You know, people that he always interviews, they really inspire me with their tiny houses. Na 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 na. Mm-mm. Baby, give it up. Na 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 na. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Baby, give it up. Era zino zimala eddakiika zemazeeko kampumulemuko. Thank you all for coming. Thank you.